Hello, hello, hello. This is Jackie Brown, just like the movie, and welcome to Brown in AI. This is I created this channel so that I could one do something that I really love, study AI and practice AI, and just get more familiar with various tools, software, features that are AI inspired or that I see other influencers, YouTube, social media influencers that are using AI to become more efficient and productive in their personal life, in their business, in their small business, on their channels. And so I love small businesses. I've always been in small business. I've always worked for small businesses. And I think that AI is a beautiful, beautiful tool for the small entrepreneur, the small business owner, the founder. So that's why I created this channel. I wanted to be able to show some of the tools, show how to use them, show how I'm using them in my business and for other businesses, and for to kind of rate various products that are out there to see what's a hit or miss, or um, find the best solutions for your particular type of business is another thing that I want to do here, and then also train business owners or just individuals how to use these various AI inspired features, product software out there. Uh, so that is why this was created. And then also, I am my area of training is marketing. Um, and it's where I just received my degree. And most people, I'm not sure if everyone is fully aware, but AI really impacted the marketing field, from anywhere from copywriting into doing scripts, videos, editing, now creating AI generated avatars, or even just animating your own pictures and different things like that using AI. AI has dominated, I mean, absolutely dominated the marketing field, and or as advertising, promotion, all of it. So it kind of backed um people in the industry into a wall, to where if you're not using AI and you're in marketing, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why. Because it makes so many things that used to take hours and hours, or maybe weeks, days and weeks to complete. It, I'm pretty sure there's an app out there, there's a tool out there, there's a feature out there that can knock it out within, shoot, maybe minutes now. And it's usually empowered by AI. I mean, just think, now we don't even have to go and look for images. We can just generate them. Now, they may not be the best quality, but depending on who you go to, your quality of the picture can get better and better, and depending on your prompt is another thing. So we don't really need as many there as many tact skills and tactics to as we used to really make an effect in your marketing plan. So that is why I created this website. One, because I'm in the marketing field. I love marketing. I love promotions. I love helping businesses promote their product, their idea, their passions. Um, and so I have to learn AI because there's so many different things that I can use today that weren't available, shoot, maybe even 3 years ago, that just help advertising a business, promoting a business so much easier, so much easier. And then it integrates into social media so well. So it was one of those things that you had to learn. And that's why I do it. And then also to be able to share it with you, the individual on the other side of um, this screen, the person that's looking at this video, I want to be able to share different products and different things that are out there with you that you may not be aware of, or maybe you do know about, but you're not quite sure how to use it. And so I'm starting my tutorials for this channel with um, one of the products out there that I love so much. Um, it has cut down on the time. I'm so serious. The time that it takes to build a website. Now, I'm a template girl. I have within the new I want to say maybe even 5 or 6 years, templates have became a big thing for websites. If you go to Wix or Hostinger or any type of website hosting site, they will have templates that you can, it used to be that you had to go get your text and your pictures. Now most of them have pictures included. They come up with the design. You just have to choose which kind of style you want, and boom, there it is. Now there are more and more with AI becoming more available and being featured in various products. Places like Hostinger has build uh, a building site for a building website feature that you can build your website. You can start off with AI, and AI will create the beginning of your website. It'll give you quite a few features. It'll give you quite a bit of content depending on how much information you give it. And it'll build like your first draft of your website for you. So those features out there, maybe one day I'll sit down and go through Hostinger because I love Hostinger and just as a web hosting site. But that website builder is a really, really great feature that I have used multiple times. But as you start to make quite a few different websites through it, you kind of know that there's a certain type of template that it sticks to. It's a certain type of design that it mainly kind of features. It doesn't really just get creative. Okay. So there are more sites out there like Lovable. Lovable is wonderful for as building a new website or an app. I started off kind of using it, trying to build an app, and we'll go in a little bit more about that. Um, there's other sites like Cursor, Bolt, uh, Riplet, um, which I have not tried. I think I've tried Bolt, but I haven't tried all the others that are similar to Lovable. But I absolutely love Lovable. I have tried Lovable, um, and it's a great, great tool. Especially for someone that doesn't know how to code. I do not know how to code. And I am um when I remember when websites really became a thing. Like the internet was kind of becoming a thing, and but then building a website was such a big deal. And back then it was just trying to figure out how to code, and then it was like they came out with a basic part where they would kind of take care of some of the basic general points, like you had to come and create your own web page, your own home page, and this page and that page, and it was kind of trying to figure out how to do all of that. There, I love that we have kind of grown to that point that we do not have to do that at all, because of sites like this, like Lovable, that will just create the full website for you. It'll create the whole full stack front end, and then it'll create the back end. So then you can attach payments like Stripe and different things. Uh, attach like CRM management or database managements like Superbase, and so I just love it. The company started in Sweden in 2023, and I think it is a great addition to the various AI products that are out there. So with Lovable, it pretty much is a chat, AI web chat that you begin with Lovable, and you kind of tell it what you want to build, and it starts to build that for you. Okay. As you can see, we're in my account, and I originally found out about this software when I was watching a YouTuber, and he was creating an app, which I'll go into. Um, my version, that was similar to the app Flow. If anyone doesn't know what Flow is a cycle tracking app that you can download on your phone in Google Play or I believe on iPhone. And you can download it onto your phone. It tracks your period. You can it'll kind of remind you when it's time to go take a pregnancy test, and you can know what how fertile you are and different things like that. It just really gives you a lot of information about your cycle. Um, I personally use it. Um, and I really liked it. And so when I saw the gentleman kind of reverse engineering trying to create that website, I'm like, oh, that app. I'm like, oh, okay, let's one get on here for the techie side of it, but also get on here to kind of see, how far I could really take this. And so I tried it. And so this is the one that I came up with, Flow Compass. And this is the type of site that I created. And I had so much fun building it that and it wasn't super easy. Like this, um, if you can kind of see our feed. So today I want to build a website for you using Lovable. Um, and we're going to do it right here on the web page. This is lovable.dev, okay, for our development, but it's lovable.dev. Okay, that's the web address. Um, and I went through this video. You guys, this is my third time recording this video, and I have been building apps every time. So I just built an app. I did. I just built a website. We're gonna see right here. At first, I was gonna talk about this one. This is the hummingbird website that I built over 3 hours ago. When I originally thought I was recording, I didn't record any of it. So I built a hummingbird nectar mixture e-commerce site. Um, and used up some tokens. And then I was just building when I started the original recording today, a few minutes ago. I was just doing this site. I was making a puppy toy e-commerce site. Not doing apps today, but I wanted to make a e-commerce site, and I just built this. Well, I thought we were recording. It's such a great look at this. Like all of this, I didn't even do nothing. I didn't really do anything to this site. Everything was just here. So so cool. There were a couple glitches in there that I was going to go through and fix um, while we were recording, but I wanted to kind of I don't know what I did that I was trying to see. Um, what was needed and found out I wasn't really recording. So, um, I want to talk about the credits. Like you use credits every time that you put a prompt in here. Okay. And so you can use multiple credits. You get 5 a day. You get 5 a day up to 30. And then I have 23.8 left. Okay. After I finish this one, before I think I had a little bit more than that from the last site, but you get so many credits on the free plan. Free plan. They do have paid plans where you can receive more credits if you're trying to build a more detailed app or more sophisticated uh app or sophisticated website that would have to you would have to do a lot of tweaking. You would have to add a lot of different things to the back end. You might have to put in a little bit of code. So if you were going to get more in depth in your site, you would need more credits. Or if you were doing multiple um, sites for various companies or for a company, if you were freelancing and you want to build websites, um, similar to what I'm trying to do for us using this to offer to clients as something that can be done to kind of get them out of that template stage as I was talking about before, because the sites that Lovable build, they are not the same. Like these are the front pages for each one of them. They are not the same. These are maybe a little the structure, maybe you're gonna have that top part, then they'll come in with the wording, but they are not the same. The design is not really the same, how they're putting it together isn't the same. And then if you even scroll down, these are the things I've been working on. But if you scroll down to the community and look at some of um their websites, a consumer app, uh prototype, website, prototype. And so you can just see what's out there. Like this is a travel guide. And then you can alter it, and you can ask the community to alter. I haven't really did anything like that, but it's available. So, I mean, just how creative you can be. It's a cryptocurrency. Look, let me see. Like I haven't offered anything up for others to kind of play around in, but this is what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just on how creative you can be. What um really interests you, what you're looking at, what you want to design. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all there, and you can get creative as you want to. And this really helps when you're building your own app or your own website, whatever you're trying to do. A landing simulator. Let's see. Someone just create a lovable for creating games. I guess so. Engine arcade. You can create your own AI game. That sounds really cool. Okay, so but let's create a website. I've did a couple e-commerce sites, so let's try which you all didn't get to see. I'm so sorry, but so I've done these two e-commerce site and I can't really think of another product. I'm really trying to think of another product to kind of make uh for you guys. But let's make something else. How about we make a let's make a travel itinerary site. We'll say international travel. Uh, I know it's spelled wrong. Really? Okay. Um, um, luxurious. Let's see. Let's see. Um, trendy design. Um, mm, um, let's see. Let's see what that gives us. Okay, so what happens is that it's working on the back end. See, thinking it, um it's working on the back end. Wonderlux, I like that. Wonderlust canvas, I like the Wonderlux as the name. Um, we're creating an international travel itinerary plan site. Make the site luxurious and artsy. Include custom aspects that will allow the user to alter a pre-plan a pre-written plan, trendy design that makes me want to jump on a plane right now, give it a modern name, and provide a email sign up for more content. Okay. Um, and so it is working on building the site on the back end. Um, and it will take a few minutes. It doesn't really take too long. I will say this, the more information that you give it, the sometimes it takes a little bit longer because it has to think through all the aspects and kind of implement everything that you're saying into it. So, when you're coming up with your prompt for it, I okay, so my suggestions are to um, follow a couple steps. On your first one, you kind of want to be clear and specific about the goal. I want to build an app. I want to build a website. I want to build an e-commerce site. I want to build, a travel blog. So try to give it as much information as possible, like some of the things down before, like we're trying to build a prototype for this SaaS. Give it that goal so it knows where to really kind of hone in. And then you can break it into sections like this is the goal, but these are the features that I want on it. I want it to have like a checkout um chart. I wanted to sign up for email. I want you could talk about the style. I want like I said, I wanted the modern name. I wanted something that was trendy. Um Let's see if it's done. Is it done? Nope, it's still working. Um, so that is the type of information that I gave it um to kind of think about what I want to put on there. And then if you do know any tech, like I didn't put down here, like you can connect it to Superbase. Superbase is a um the user information database. So as your users are signing up with their email, they're putting their names in, they're checking out, or different things like that. You need somewhere to house that information because this is just front end. This is just the pretty picture that people will see when they log on to the site. It doesn't handle end of your back end for the information that you're receiving. But you can connect that in. So this way you connect it to Superbase. Um, Lovable does connect to Superbase. Hopefully it will bring up the prompt after it gets done, but I had I've used it on most of the apps or the websites I've built so far. So I'll just show you how to connect it. But when you do it your first time, it will usually tell you in the chat that you need this option. Like if you tell them that you want to checkout cart and different things like that, it'll say, oh, okay, you will need to connect Superbase so that you can have a user enter database. But if you know that beforehand, you could put that information in when you're building it, so it doesn't have to keep coming back to this over and over again. Um, okay, so Wonderlux is now live. See, it's bringing it up. See, I told you that it was going to say connect to Superbase. Okay, now that is the site that it has given us. Okay, so let's go up a little bit because I love what it does. It tells you how it fulfilled the information that you gave it. So Wonderlux is now live. Create luxurious travel itinerary platform featuring. Okay, create it. Okay, sorry. Sophisticated design system. So it'll tell you like the goal, the gradient is letting you know this is what we put in here for it to have that type of feel. Stunning visual. So now you have, I most definitely love the background. I want to go. Um, that makes you want to leave. Here, some of the itineraries, that it talks about. Look at this. Look at the design of them. or like how you want to customize it, how you want to change it. Look at the one for Greece. That is so beautiful. Um, Premium components like a hero section, feature itinerary. See, I love the way they're having them out there. And then email sign up. Hold on. Let's go down a little bit more. View all itineraries like that. Make it uniquely yours. Oh, love that. Start customizing. You customize itinerary. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at this. Never miss a travel moment. So now you have the subscription to sign up. Love that. You can actually sign up, I think, after you publish. So we could do that. Information down at the bottom. I'm glad they think I live in Beverly Hills. That would be great. Um, but it gives you so much information. Now, if you gave them this information or if you want to change this information, let's say we want to change it. I don't live in it's just so nice. It gives you a prompt for travel insurance, doesn't take you to a page. Let me see. Nope. Okay. Doesn't take you to a page. You can build out that page. So if I wanted to build out that page, um, I think of another page. We might have to build out. But if you want to build out the travel insurance page, you would just go over here and tell them, okay, I want to build out the travel insurance page, make it to where we'll try it. Let's go. Sorry, you guys. Travel insurance page. Make it a directory of various travel agents and agencies. Um, and let's um make it so be able to access the link at bottom of uh the service services list. Okay. So we're gonna have them take on the insurance. And then I'm kind of as it's doing that, I want to kind of talk about some of the things that I love about doing a website on here. One, it starts to give you ideas. It went and scoured the net and tried to kind of give you an idea of what you're trying to build. You know, you don't have to go look at all your competition to kind of figure this out. Um, it kind of does that for you and helps you kind of craft it into the way you want. Let's see the customized site. Okay, personalized. Okay, see there everything is added onto one and it just moved you up and down. Okay. The experiences, destinations. Okay. Start planning. It's probably gonna drop you down to the bottom. Okay, I might be moving a little too fast. That might be the other thing. Okay, we'll wait. But this is what it can give you. This is what how it can help you. And it makes it look so beautiful. This site is different than the other ones, you know. There are some aspects that are the same, but look at this. Okay, so oh, it added a services tab. I just added a tab. So let me see what it gave me. Okay, trusted travel insurance. Okay. And then it goes on. And you could add more on here to that just in insurance partner, especially since it gave you a whole tab for services that will go along with it. Um, so yeah, you could do so many other things with this. You could build out the customized site. You can create more experiences, adding that in there. Um, but this is what Lovable does. And this is what it helps you build. Okay, how do I get to my, see, you will have to tweak with it. With everything, you have to. Okay, I might be pushing too many buttons at one time. I do have a little bit of a lag in my computer. I think it's really because I am trying to record this on Google Meets. Maybe one day I can kind of give a video on how I do these. But there usually is some type of lag with it. Let's see. Yeah, it like froze on me, like real talk. Okay, so um, but yeah, so we could really kind of work on this. Hold on, give me a second. Let's refresh. See, still where we were at last on the chat. There's my services. I just had to get to a point to where it wasn't glitching. Watch our story. I guess you could add a video there. Some of these buttons don't work, so we would have to work on that. Yeah, some of the buttons don't work. And so what you would do, you would have to add the details. Now there is like some of the prompts that it was giving us before. I want to kind of talk about manage the knowledge. Manage the knowledge really helps with what do you want to add to this? Like naming things, adding different conventions. Like I have down here that I want to customize, but then I want details over here. Like giving it more detailed information on how to customize the project. Okay. And to customize the information it is providing on the site, because you're trying to build this out. And